Okay, welcome to our creative core. Okay, this is a standing workout that focuses on balance, improving your balance, things like that. Okay, then. So you get things like, you get some back mobility here. Okay, then. So just from here, with your hands on your hips, you're just going to circle one way and then the other. Basically going to be a minute on each thing today. Okay then. Now then, if you find your balance isn't brilliant and you need to work on it, then you might need to use a chair. Okay then. Or you could stand by a wall. Okay then, you can do some of the things there. Okay then. If you find your balance is getting there, then try some of the exercises with less chair. If you feel your balance is fantastic and you're just continuing to improve that, so you don't want to lose it, then try and do some of the exercises without the chair. Okay, so there's lots of possibilities. There's no floor work, okay, it's all standing work. Okay, so just rotation through the hip. Okay, then we just get the body warm. So this is ideal if you've been sat round all day through whatever reason. You need to get up and get moving. Okay, just from here, okay, just side to side, just pushing your hips away. Okay. So if you're working from home, and you've not done anything at all, then obviously you won't be doing any balancing work at all. So bear that in mind. Losing your balance is not linked with old age. Okay, so anyone can lose your balance. Okay. So if you're not doing any balancing work, then your system won't be strong enough. So just bear that in mind, because some people think, I'll do that when I'm a bit older, I don't need to do it now. But it affects your glutes, your posture, everything. Okay, so from here, curl in and then open. Now remember, you can do all this with the chair if you want to, okay, or you just swap over. Okay. For some people, just standing up can be a problem, okay, or can make their confidence drain from them, okay then. But then they've been able to stand up quite freely, and then for whatever reason, their core strength has gone, so that knocks your confidence a little bit, okay, especially when the weather changes, gets a little bit windy. So think outside the box, okay. If you have a physio on your core, you'll be giving balance and exercises to do. Okay. I'm not going to be a tightrope walk at the end of it. Okay. Now then, from here, just treading the feet. Okay then. Here we go. Okay. Even this, yeah, again, looking what to do. Yeah, it's working through your feet, okay, your ankles, your hips. Okay, again, chair if you need to, or even standing by a wall. Okay. So things like this, you could do 10 minutes of the class, put it on the end of something that you've done that mightn't have any core in it at all. So fit it in with you, with your lifestyle. But if your balance is really deteriorating, you've got to build it back up again. Okay, start off first level, okay then, and then gradually, as your core strength begins to improve, take on those little challenges. Okay, now the feet together, onto your toes. Okay, we're going to do 4 in each position. Okay, now take it a bit wider. Again, use the chair if you need to. Okay, try not to lean forward. Pull your tummy up and in. Okay then, feet turned in slightly. Here we go, lift and lower. Might feel like a little bit more wobbly. Okay then, 2 more. Feet turned out. Off you go, lift and lower. Bring it back in again. And then just little tiny, tiny little pulses, okay? So we're almost good to go, okay? Now then, we're going to lead with one side. Most of mine will be done without the chair, but if you need the chair, obviously, because you're going to lead with one side, you put the hands on the chair. Okay, we've got 5 seconds left. And rest. Okay, so our first one, okay, is a side crunch and then a rotation. Okay, here we go. Side crunch, rotation. Okay, so working with the obliques. Think of the range of movements you're able to get without any strain, okay. Now remember, this is the season now where people get on well, they're indoors a little bit more, okay. So, just use these little videos here, little sessions to keep you going. Okay, 10 seconds left. And rest. Okay, so exercise 2, straight away, knee up, and then push this leg to the back. Okay, now, again, hands on the opposite side if you need to. And the real big challenge is keeping this moving foot, this moving leg off the floor completely. Okay, and if not, just touch the floor and then go back again, whichever one is for you. You can see we're going for 1, 2 there, okay? They're just 3-minute intervals, okay now. So if you need to stop within that time, you can. If not, try and just go out a bit of endurance today. Because basically your core wants to work for a long time, okay? 10 seconds to go. Lift up. Now then, same leg. Hip circle, kick across, hip circle, kick and reach if you want to, yeah? Up and across. Okay then, choose the level, kick and reach. Hip circle, as you can see there, a little bit off balance, okay there. And kick across. Okay, remember, you might try them and you think, no, because you want to be able to do the exercise, okay, up, around, kick across. And I can feel the other leg. But we are going to have a little breather before we change sides. Around we go. Balance. Lift. One more for me. And take a breather. Okay, now let's move the chair. Okay, give your legs a little shake. Okay, then go back to those little hip circles again. Just get those hips softening up again. And then we do everything on the other side. The side crunch, the rotation. Okay, now. Okay. And then just a little pelvic tilt under and then back. Just under and then back. Just tilt and release. Okay. We've got about 20 seconds to go, and then we'll start the side crunch rotation on the other side. And we very rarely use any equipment in these sessions here. We just use the chair and ourselves. Okay, let's bring yourself back to centre. Okay, remember the options? Okay, and here we go. Side crunch, rotation. You probably find what happens is we start off with one, and one's okay, and then the challenge sort of goes up a little bit, okay. Move slowly, carefully, we don't want to get dizzy, okay. Out to the side. Out we go. We're not leaning forward on the side crunch. We're moving to the side. We want to feel a squeeze here in this waist here. Okay. Now remember these type of classes, they're not the big calorie burns. okay then, but it's what they're doing for your body, okay? So the deep condition you get for your core, upper body, glutes, things like that, okay? So they're not going to be like a takeaway workout, yeah? Now then, here we go. So the knee up, and then push the back. Remember the options, with the foot coming back to the floor after each movement. If not, try and keep your foot off the floor. If you've got any ankle or knee or hip issues, find the one that's for you, okay? So if you're finding anything aggravates, just do less of them, okay then. You could be in a stage where you've got to move to improve, okay? But you might find the repetitions, they might be a bit too long for you, okay then. So, see how you go, okay? We've got 20 seconds here, we have the hip circle, and we have the kick across. And again. 10 seconds to go. Now then, here we go. Hip circle, yeah? Kick across. Hip circle, kick and reach. Okay, remember here, yeah? You might mix the two of them together. Remember, we're not rushing the exercise. I want you to try and get as much range of movement as you can and take on those little balancing challenges along the way. Okay, you've got 20 seconds to go, okay? On the hip circle, you're not turning out. You're moving from the hip, kick across. Last 10 seconds. Woo. Now then, okay, just take hold of your chair. We're just going to do a little cat stretch. Okay, now, just in between. So we're going to be on the other side again. Okay. Sometimes the standing work and the glute work, you can sort of feel it in your glutes. So just a little bit of release and work here. Now then. Okay, I'm just going to bring my chair back round to the other side. Now on this one here, I'm going to swing low, swing high. Okay, swing low, swing high. I've got a deadlift with the right heel off the floor. I'm going to keep the heel up and then lean over. Okay, so there are your three exercises. The little swingy one, I'll do with the chair. Okay, knees nice and soft and lazy arms. Okay, so not rigid at all. Okay, so here we go. Swing low. Swing high. If you're feeling a little pull on your back, try and soften the arms, or just do the little swing one. Okay, then leave the squat out. Okay, up and lift. With the knees are nice and soft. Remember, we've still got to work through your knee. Okay, then so. If you've got any issues with your knees, you're still going to do some little exercise for your knees if you can, otherwise you're never going to be able to sit down, you're never going to be able to bend your knee. So think of it logically, you've still got to work through that knee, yeah? And it hasn't got a muscle, so you've got to work the surrounding muscle groups that are attached or overlap. Which are all the ones that we're doing here, the quads, the hamstrings. Now then, with the right heel, okay, lean forward and then back. Of course, option with the chair. Okay, now. Slowly, slowly, okay? Tummies are tight. You push your bottom right out. And normally about maybe 2, 3 or maybe 4 counts forward. A lot of exercises are sort of very rushed or they work very, very quickly. And they're that quick, you can't get the movement in. Okay, so these are quite slow and controlled. You've got 15 15 seconds to go. Okay, then we've got to lean over to the right. Okay, then I'll give you options. Now then, okay, option one, keep that right heel, lean over, yeah? Option two, the foot off the floor. Or, yeah, like I'm doing here, holding on. Okay, so find your balance first, find the arm line, yeah? We're not leaning forward, we're leaning over. After this, those little cat stretches. Did you find your balance? Or have you had to come down a level? Which is okay. The more you do, the more you improve. That is it really, okay? There's no magic pill or anything that you're going to take. All of a sudden, you know, you're there. And rest. Oh gosh, you should be feeling a little bit of tension going on here. Okay, let's just bring your chair round. Let's go back to your cat stretch. And release, okay? So you do the same thing on the other side. Swing through, swing high. Let's do one more. Okay, let's set ourselves up. Okay, swing low, swing high. Okay. Remember what happened on the last side? If your back pulls, just do a little swing without the squat. Okay, here we go. Swing low, swing high. Lazy arms. Got 20 seconds left here. You've got that little deadlift with the left heel off the floor this time. Seconds. And don't forget, a flat stomach doesn't mean to say it's strong. We're all made differently. You can have a day when you're bloating, you look like you haven't got any abdominals. Okay, heel, lean forward. So it doesn't mean to say that a very, very flat stomach is a strong stomach. Okay now, or strong abs. Sometimes the pressure on is to have a certain look, especially on social media, things like that. And our bodies can change daily. So try not to be too hard on yourself. Focus on what's good for you. Seconds to go, and then we've got the lean over one to the left. Remember, you've got to find your balance first if you're going for the main one. Okay, so here we go. So we lean over. I've just got the heel off the floor first. If you feel you can do more, bring the leg right up and lean over. Now, if the arms are causing you to wobble too much, bring them down. If you find your balance is okay, yeah, but when you have the arms, it goes again. We'll work up to it, okay? And if you feel you can have the arms, that's fine. Here we go. As you can see, Yeah, I'm challenging myself. I'm starting to lose my balance a bit. We've got 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds left. And rest. Okay, so with the chair on this one here or against the wall, okay, step back slightly. The right knee is going to go across. So we're going to stand with the legs wide, take the knee across and then back. Exercise 2. If I go this way, big circles onto your toes. Of course, onto the chair. Exercise 3, the knee goes across. Okay, so try and get the connection you need, trying to get that to tap your arm. So let's just move on side to side. So lead with one side for me. So this is like a standing mountain climb. You could also go against a wall. Same thing, against the wall, same thing. If you felt your chair wasn't brilliant, okay, use the wall. Okay, so let's get ready. I've got the legs wide, I'm stepping back slightly. Here we go. Right knee to left wrist or forearm. Here we go. Clear across, that rotation. 30 seconds here, and then center. We've got the big wide heel raise with arm circles, or just do the heel lifts. Feel that little squeeze, little crunch there as you do this. Now remember, I've done the right side to begin with. One more. Now then, if you need the chair nice and wide, heel lifts, arms. If I just go this way so you can see, wide onto the toes. Okay, remember you can alternate if you need to, yeah? Or leave the arms out. Remember, it all adds to intensity. Okay, now. Now, of course, coming through, if you are coming through doing this session here, because of the session, you are going to be given a bit more exercise. You don't have to do all this every day. You might want to, that's great, okay then. But you'll find the stronger you become, you're going to do a little bit more, or in the time that you've got, challenge yourself. If you've only got 10 minutes, make sure you do 10 minutes that you challenge, okay then. Depending on your level, okay then. One more. Okay, I'm going to go back to the chair. Okay then, step back, and I've got the left knee coming across. We're going to stretch after this, folks. Sometimes that's where people go wrong. They do the same thing, which is great for a short amount of time, but then you don't get any results because they've got to that point where your body's got used to doing it now. So it's not going to be pushed anymore. So if you apply that to most things in fitness, you should get some results wherever they're there. If that makes sense, okay. It's like working with the same weight for every exercise. It's not going to happen, okay then. So we've got 10 seconds here, and then we're going to start our stretches. Okay, and then just from here, take your right leg back and then just lift and lower the right leg. Okay, let's get some stretches in. Okay, we're just going to do a little bit of movement for 30 and then hold the stretch for 30 seconds. Okay, now, but just think of that lift. You've been on your feet for the whole session. We're just stretching that lower leg. Now then, hold the heel down. Make sure you can feel that stretch on your calf or around the back of the heel, around the Achilles. Hold it there. Nice deep breaths in. 10 seconds to go. Still feeling the stretch? If not, lean forward slightly. Okay, let's change sides. Here we go. With the heel and then back down again. That's it. If there's any tightness too much, just do a smaller movement. Okay, then. And I've done all the stretches right at the end where we're nice and warm. Now then, let's hold it down for me. Hold the stretch. Again, feel the stretch in your calf. If you're not, lean forward or take that leg back a little bit. And try and make sure the heel is on the floor. Deep breaths in. Bring it back to centre. Okay, give yourself a little hug. Just curl in about halfway. Bring it up, lean to the side. Come up, lean to the other side. Bring it up, hold, rotate. Relax your tummy here, relax, okay? Go the other way. Bring it back to centre, arms a little shake. And put the other arm over. Okay, then lean forward slightly. Breaths in. Bring it back to centre. Lean to the side. Change sides, off you go. Back to centre, rotate. Drop on the shoulders. And then go the other way. Bring it back to centre, take a breath in and release. And again, take a breath in. One more for me, take a breath in, bring it down. Well done folks, thanks for coming through, well done. Enjoy your day and I'll see you again.